"2024 is turning out to be a Keanu Reeves extravaganza. We've got confirmation of a John Wick anime, a Berserker anime series, a live-action Berserker movie, and of course, the much-anticipated John Wick 5. And we're here to break down all the cool Easter eggs for you folks." The latest update on the John Wick spin-off Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas, suggests that John Wick 5 with Keanu Reeves is becoming more likely than ever. The John Wick franchise, known for its critically acclaimed box office successes, has entered a period of uncertainty after the conclusion of John Wick Chapter 4, which seemingly depicted the death of Keanu Reeves' character. Conflicting statements about a potential John Wick 5 have further complicated the situation. While signs indicate that Lionsgate is moving forward with John Wick 5, director Chad Stahelski remains reserved, expressing openness to the idea only if he and Reeves find a compelling story. Adding complexity to the scenario, the John Wick franchise is expanding beyond Keanu Reeves. The TV prequel, The Continental, starring Colin Woodell as a younger Winston, received a poor reaction, but the franchise's expansion was already underway with the in-production spin-off Ballerina, featuring Ana de Armas. Focused on the Ruska Roma syndicate that trained Wick, Ballerina's release has been delayed by a year, moving from June 7, 2024 to June 6, 2025. This delay has significantly increased the likelihood of John Wick 5 moving forward. The report says that the main reason Ballerina got delayed was because they wanted more action scenes. Basically, Lionsgate felt the spin-off wasn't having enough of the action that makes John Wick movies so famous. They're planning to reshoot some parts of Ballerina to make it more like the other John Wick movies. This makes sense, since Chad Stahelski's style has worked well for the franchise. Lionsgate wants more movies in the same style as John Wick, and this strongly hints that a fifth John Wick movie is on the way. Instead of letting Ballerina have its own unique style, Lionsgate wants Ana de Armas' character to follow the same creative path as Keanu Reeves did in the previous 4 movies. This decision isn't surprising, considering the huge success of John Wick Chapter 4 at the box office and its high score on Rotten Tomatoes. The desire to align Ballerina with the past John Wick releases suggests that it won't be long before Lionsgate focuses on an actual John Wick movie rather than trying to make a spin-off feel like one. As for when we might see John Wick 5, the delay of Ballerina makes it more likely, but it also means a later release date. Usually, John Wick movies come out every 3 years, but the addition of Ballerina and its delay have created some challenges. If Ballerina is considered the 5th entry in the John Wick series, even if it's not officially John Wick 5, then the actual John Wick 5 might come out 2 to 3 years after that. So realistically, we might expect it around early to mid-2028, assuming there are no other projects in the way. Lionsgate has mentioned multiple spin-offs in the works, so while John Wick 5 seems logical, there might be other stories that come first. We're all eager to see if Keanu Reeves can come back for John Wick 5. Chad Stahelski believes that if the right story comes up, Keanu would be up for it. But there's a bit of a challenge, since John Wick seemingly met his end in Chapter 4. After an intense battle, he took a final bullet and sacrificed himself. The movie then quickly cuts to his graveside, making it seem like he's really gone. However, the thing is, John Wick didn't suffer any explicitly fatal injuries in that finale. According to the unwritten rules of Hollywood action movies, if you don't get shot in the head or heart, you might still be okay. And in John Wick's case, he got neither. Some might wonder why he would fake his death, especially after being pardoned by the High Table, but maybe it was a trick to keep the Marquise's allies from seeking revenge. When we look at the bigger story of the franchise, it's clear that John Wick still has more to do. The ultimate climax of his journey would likely involve taking on the entire High Table, teaming up with Winston and the Bowery King to completely dismantle the organization that caused him so much pain. As long as the High Table is still standing, John Wick 5 has a story to tell. The director of the John Wick movie series, Chad Stahelski, recently announced that an official John Wick anime is in the works. This comes as anime's popularity has been skyrocketing, with more non-Japanese companies exploring anime adaptations across various mediums, like video games, live-action movies, TV series, and comic books. John Wick, the hugely successful movie franchise starring Keanu Reeves, has recently concluded its 4th installment and is confirmed for a 5th movie. Now, fans are thrilled to learn about the upcoming anime series based on the movies. In an official announcement on the Discourse podcast, Stahelski expressed his enthusiasm for the project. He mentioned his love for Japanese media and revealed that alongside a TV show produced with Lionsgate, a John Wick anime is in development. While specific details about the anime were not discussed, Stahelski conveyed his excitement about the creative possibilities that only an anime could explore. He took on these projects partly due to his lack of involvement in The Continental, a series set in the world of John Wick. Although the full podcast episode is yet to be released, there's hope for more information on the anime project. Even with many details still unknown, fans are already buzzing with excitement online. The legendary hitman John Wick and his thrilling adventures are a perfect fit for action enthusiasts. Anime's ability to showcase unrealistically dynamic fights, thanks to the freedom to draw characters in any position, adds an extra layer of excitement. Given the high-octane action in John Wick and the boundless creativity of anime studios, the John Wick anime promises to be a thrilling watch for those who appreciate intense violence. Chad Stahelski expressed his anticipation for both the TV show and the Japanese anime, emphasizing his love for Japanese anime. The inclusion of the John Wick anime reflects the evolving landscape of anime, with Western productions like Suicide Squad Isekai and Netflix's Devil May Cry also getting anime adaptations. This signals the beginning of a trend where anime continues to leave its mark on the entertainment industry. With that being said, at San Diego Comic-Con, Keanu Reeves shared his thoughts on turning his Berserker comic into both an anime series and a live-action movie. The comic, a 12-issue series created by Reeves with writer Matt Kindt and artist Ron Garney and published by Boom Studios, follows an immortal warrior known as B. This warrior, cursed and seeking the truth behind his enduring existence, agrees to work for the U.S. government. The first issue of the comic became one of the best-selling comics in the last decade. Last year, Netflix announced plans to adapt Berserker into both a live-action film with Reeves in the lead and an anime series. Screenwriter Mattson Tomlin, known for his work on The Batman, was confirmed to write the script for the live-action feature. Reeves emphasized that the film would be R-rated but not a direct copy of the comic material. Details were scarce until the recent Berserker panel at San Diego Comic-Con. Reeves revealed that Production IG, the studio behind Ghost in the Shell, is currently producing the animated series. Speaking about his love for anime, Reeves shared that he initially watched anime as a kid without understanding it. However, while working on The Matrix, the Wachowskis introduced him to films like Akira and Ghost in the Shell. Reeves praised anime for its ability to depict action and explore moral tales about humanity. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.